name is Jordan Simmons. I'm 17. Um, and something I'm excited about, it snowed today in Mobile. And it's never snowed before, that
Wait,
I can
ever?
remember.
Oh, fun. Wait, where do you live?
Mobile, Alabama.
Oh, wow. It's snowing?
Hmm.
That's crazy.
It's
Oh my
snowing really
God.
hard.
So fun. Do you have like a snow day today? Like you
Yeah.
don't go to school? Fun.
Hmm.
Fun. Okay. So you're currently in high school, correct?
Yes.
And then it's your last year?
Yes.
Do you have like college plans or like job
Um,
plans?
I have I've applied to a bunch of schools. As of now, I've gotten into the University of Alabama, the University of South Alabama. I've gotten into UAB. I'm applying to Howard and North Carolina Central University, and
Okay.
then my sights are pretty set on like going to Xavier University in Louisiana.
Nice. Okay. Is that far from Alabama? Like far from home?
Um, Xavier is like 3 hours.
Oh, okay. Like
So
driving?
yeah. Hmm.
Oh, nice. Okay. So that's what you kind of like want to stay by home?
It
Cool.
depends. It depends.
Yeah, yeah. But like near.
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
I like to be
Cool.
close.
Yeah, yeah. Okay, so like outside of school or like your obligations, what do you feel like is something you really enjoy doing?
Something that I've like picked up on like recently is like photography. Like I just bought a
Mm.
new camera and stuff, and I just like taking pictures and editing and like making like video clips and stuff like that. It's pretty cool.
Which camera did you buy?
I have a Canon R100, I think.
Oh, wait, is that like because I've been trying to find a camera, but I'm like it's so expensive. I can't pull the
It's a
trigger.
it's like a beginner camera. It's not like anything like high tech and fancy though, but it has good
Oh, it's like
quality.
just like a digital, right?
Mhm.
Yeah. Is it like similar to the G7X?
A little bit, but the G7X has like better like recording quality.
Oh, okay, okay. But have you been liking your current camera?
Yeah,
Okay,
it's
cool.
pretty cool.
Cool. Gotta like note that one down
Hmm.
for when next time I go to Best Buy and I
Yeah.
browse. um. Okay, perfect. Do you feel like you have an accomplishment or like a personal project, extracurricular activity that you're super proud of working on or currently working on?
Super proud of. Um, I like doing things in like leadership and stuff like that. So this year I became president of like our school's like Black Student Union, which is like a club for like black kids to like come and like socialize and like get to know each other, educate each other and stuff like that. So that's been my pretty like big accomplishment that I've been proud of this year.
Fun. Are you like on the board or something?
I'm the president now, and then like I have like three other officers, and then like we're all high school students, and then we have like advisors who are like faculty and stuff
Nice.
at our school.
Have you been in it for like all 4 years or?
All 3 years that I've been at this school.
Oh, okay. So you weren't okay. Cool.
Hmm.
Nice. Or is it like are you kind of sad to let it go, or you still have a lot of time?
Well,
But like,
I don't know. I knew it was like gonna be like temporary because like
sorry.
I can only be like president for like a year, so
Yeah.
I'm not really like sad to let it go. I'm kind of like just like being in a moment with it. I think I'll be sad by the time graduation gets here, but
Yeah. 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 Soak it all in.
mhm.
Okay. So what do you want to study when you go to college?
Right now I'm between either nursing or like physical therapy, sports medicine ish.
Nice.
So I would like sports medicine and physical therapy is like my end goal, but like I would like to like experience nursing and like have a
Yeah.
background in like the medical field
Yeah.
regardless.
Very cool. Do the schools that you are applying to like have good programs for that?
Yes, I found a good program at North Carolina that has like a sports medicine undergraduate degree, and it was like one of the ones that one of the only schools I applied to that had one, and everywhere
Oh,
else
okay.
I applied like nursing or like kinesiology. So
Oh, nice. Okay. I mean, I feel like, if you end up wanting to go into sports medicine, it's like, like a separate avenue that you can
yeah.
pursue. Like if you have nursing, you can definitely go into it.
Hmm.
But okay, so in terms of like when you think of the word education
Okay.
and you were to explain it to me, what would be your definition of it?
Um, Education, just like in general.
In whatever way you think of it.
Okay, I would think of education as like having the opportunity to like further your knowledge, like regardless of like what the subject area is, and like just being able to like dwell in like a specific field. So like I go to like STEM school, so like we have like art and we have STEM, and like I can like do both. So I like feel like education is like being well rounded as an individual, regardless of
Yeah.
like if it's like basic math or science or like leadership skills, like just knowing anything.
Yeah. Perfect. Do you wish that there was like a specific topic or a skill that was taught that isn't?
I think like basic like life skills should be taught, like any like kind of situation you find yourself in, like how to like get out of a situation, like changing a tire or like paying bills, or like I feel like that should like be like a required course before like you graduate high school.
100%. If I ever needed to change a tire, I would have no clue what to do.
Yeah, like I just don't know how to like do that because I wasn't taught.
I wasn't taught that. So like YouTube video on the side of the street.
Yeah.
Okay, perfect. Tell me about someone who you feel like has left a large impact on your life and why.
Okay, so before I came to so I go to school at Alabama, the Alabama School of Math and Science, which is like
Okay.
fully like residential, 10th through 12th grade high school STEM school, right? Okay,
Okay.
so before I came here, I was in private school in Mobile.
Oh,
So I was there from like second grade to ninth grade, and like I transitioned into going here. But the teacher that I had my ninth grade year, she was my advanced algebra teacher. She was just like, I think that like you have a lot of potential to like do and like know a lot of things. Cause like I was always like excelling like all my classes and like straight A's, and I was on the advanced track. But like she could tell that like I wanted to like know more and like learn more, and like the school only like taught so much. Like they didn't have like advanced placement classes or like what I have here, like college prep classes and stuff like that. Like she could just tell like the work was like very easy and like breezeful to me, and like I wanted to do something, like not that I was bored of school, but like I wanted to do something else and like be challenged to
yeah.
something I didn't know. So she approached me with the opportunity of like applying to the school. She was just like, this is a school I think you should apply to. I think it'll be definitely a big change because like you have to live there and like live in dormitory and like residential life. But I think
Oh, okay.
that you should apply, and like she always pushed me to like do more, and I feel like without that push I don't think I would be where I am right now, and like still sticking with going to SMS and like about to graduate, and like I've done like so much that I didn't think I would ever do in my high school career, and I
Mm.
definitely know I wouldn't be able to do it if I was still like at that school. Like I love that school to death, but like I have like so much more opportunities and so much more connections just from that one push, and like
Oh yeah.
I just think that will always be like a turning point in my life.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. That's so fun that you get to like live with like your friends.
Yeah, I'm here now. That's where I am
That's so
now.
fun. So that I feel like, do you feel like this has kind of prepared you well for college? Because you're kind of like, I already know how to
Definitely.
do this.
Definitely. I think
Amazing.
it'll be a lot more like freeing because like we're still like children, and like they still have to like keep a watch on us, but like
Yeah.
I think I'm definitely ready for like living with other people and like know how to take care of my own like class schedule and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So
So fun.
definitely.
Are any of your current friends going to some of the schools that like you might go to?
No, we actually are going like totally different places. Like my
Oh,
roommate like is going to Colorado. I have a friend that's like going up north to Michigan. I have a friend
oh,
that's going to Duke. Like we're
wow.
all over the place. So it's pretty
Oh, okay. Well,
diverse.
that's gonna be fun for you to make new friends, like new opportunities.
Mhm.
You seem like a friendly person, so I'm sure walk in the park for you. Um, okay. Moving on, do you feel like you have a specific cause or social issue that you either really like learning or are involved in?
I think something that I've been like basically like dealing with or like going through this being like this year and like being the president of like Black Student Union and stuff like that is like advocacy for like my own kind of people in sort of a way. Like I'm like it's like bestowed upon me, like I am like the face and like I'm the person like they come to and like want to speak up and things like that. So it's been like challenging to like learn how to be in that position and like learning how to handle those conflicts and stuff like that. But like um social justice and like to whoever, it doesn't have to be like Black people or anything like that, has always been something that like sparks my interest, and it's like interesting to me that like I've like had to be in that position, especially
Yeah,
like with my position as president and things like that.
yeah. Do you feel like if you could kind of pinpoint a specific challenge, what do you feel like has been the hardest part of that? like being a leader, being that face?
I would say being a leader and also like aligning that with like my own like self values and like self morals, because it's just like before I'm a leader or before I'm like anything that like I am like a black woman in America, and it's just like
Yeah.
sometimes like I've just like been taught like you have to learn how to like let it go, or you have to learn how to deal with it in like not a hot-headed manner, or like have to learn how to deal with people a certain way just because like the titles and things you own. So it's just like it's just been like not a struggle, but like it's been a weird imbalance between like still being like a child and like still having leadership positions too, and it's just like just figuring out how it is. But I think that's just a part of like growing up.
Yeah, 100%. Um, do you, okay, in terms of giving a piece of advice to someone that is either in a similar position as you, like being a leader, or, you know, living in dormitory or going through the same kind of experiences that you are, what is a piece of advice that you could give someone going, like struggling in that certain sphere of,
I would say from personal experience, I would say you first have to learn and understand yourself, and then from there, I think it'll be easier for like you to lean on people like around you and like in your environment. Not saying that like you have to like depend on them, but like just knowing that they're near and that they're close and like you're not alone in like different transitions and struggles and stuff like that. I would definitely say like understanding yourself first, and then like understanding what your needs are, and then like being able to lean on people, and also being able to be there for people, because I feel like people like thrive off of community. Like I think thing that I like really like hold near to me is just like people, like humans weren't created to like be alone and like isolated and things like that. So it just comes with like understanding yourself first, and then being able to put yourself out there and like lean on others around you. So
yeah, perfect. Um, so I know I asked this question in terms of like your presidency, but in terms
mhm.
of just like your life in general, what do you feel like has been a challenge that you've really had to work through that has shaped you to the person I'm speaking to today?
I don't know. I think I've always just been very like strong willed and like opinionated, and like I've just always been like very like I don't want to say like standoffish in a way, but like I've always been like loud and like opinionated, and like I
Yeah.
always like stood on my word and things like that. So I think that like struggling with like always butting heads with people, or like coming to like I guess disagreements, or like just like I call it like growing pains, but
Yeah.
like just going through things like that, I think, and learning how to deal with like every situation like differently, and like cater to that specific situation has like shaped me more to like who I am now, because like I am like more, I wouldn't say reserved, but like I think about things like ahead of in the future, and I think about like what if I say this and what if I say that, just because like in life in general I've always feel like I've always been like the lead in like a lot of things, like with my siblings. Like I'm not the oldest sibling, but like I'm like very like headstrong, I'm like very like willing to do a lot, and it's just
Yeah.
like just learning how to like navigate that in life, I feel like has shaped me to who I am now.
Yeah. Do you feel like what's the word? In terms of like other people in your life, do you feel like you are more like blunt with everyone?
No, I've been told that I am, but I don't think that I am personally, because like I like really like hold my tongue on a lot of things, because like I don't want to come off in like a different kind of way, and I don't know how to like I haven't like really like perfected learn how to like control my tone and like the way
Yeah.
that I say. I wouldn't say that I'm just blunt, but like if I'm asked, I'm not gonna like lie or like
Yeah.
sugarcoat and stuff like that. But I don't just like go around just being blunt all the time.
Yeah, yeah. No, I only asked that because the way you're talking, I'm like, that's literally me. Like, I'm like, I'm again, like I don't, go around giving my, if you don't ask me right away, I'm
Yeah,
not gonna tell you. But if someone asks me a question, I'm gonna be blunt then. So
yeah.
I feel like, because it's such a waste of time to beat around the bush. Like, come on, let's just. So me and you, we get along that way. Okay, so I guess my last kind of question is, do you have anything else you kind of want to put out there, share?
Mm, I don't know. I'm very interested in like going to like an HBCU. So that's something like I really want to do, and I know like it's not gonna be like very like easy going, I guess, like scholarship wise, and that's why like I'm applying to like a bunch of different scholarships that I like thinks like suit my personality and who I am and things like
Yeah.
that. Because like need money to go to college, but like
Yeah.
I'm really interested in like going to HBCU and like experiencing like the black culture and things of like that
Yeah.
sort.
Have you
So
like outside of like scholarships, are you well versed in like FAFSA, like all of those
hmm
bigger? Okay, good.
I've completed my festival.
Perfect,
So
perfect. Because I'm like, that carried me through college.
yeah.
I needed that. But no, I am super excited for you. I really hope that you get into your dream college. And even if you don't, there's always a reason for everything. And I know you will thrive in wherever you go.
Mhm.
But fingers crossed.
Fingers crossed, definitely.
Hey YouTube, if you enjoyed this person's story, don't forget to subscribe below to hear more from our inspiring youth. If you want to apply for our Storyteller Scholarship or get more involved in our organization, click the link below to apply. Thanks for watching!